and welcome back to my channel. My name is Darian and today we're going to be choosing my March TBR. So before I get started, I need to address a few things. First of all, I don't know if you can hear that noise in the background, but I have a big fan going on outside my room because we have some people doing some work in our basement and Laszlo does not like it. He does not approve. So I have to have some sort of noise going on so that he can hear them a bit less, so that he's not barking and just stressed all day. So I have to have this big fan going outside my room. He's also in my room, by the way. So I apologize if you can hear that, but there's nothing really I can do about that unless you just want to hear Laszlo barking for the whole video, which I don't think we want. So there's that. Also, yes, I still have my Christmas decorations up, partly because I am too lazy to take them down. I've been busy, okay? And also, like, you can consider these winter decorations, okay? Nothing about this screams Christmas, I don't think. So it's still technically winter, so it's fine. Do not come for me for that. But anyways, I just wanted to mention those two things before I get into the video. But my March TBR, as per usual, we will be picking prompts from my prompt jar, and as I have been doing this year, every month I have a safe book, which is a book that at the end of the video I will switch out one of the books I picked from the prompts for this safe book so that I can for sure read it in the month. Does that make sense? I never know how to explain that, but I think it makes sense. But you will, once again, you will understand by the end of the video if you don't understand yet. But my safe book for March is Tripping Arcadia by Kit Mayquest, and the reason I am using this as my safe book is that I need to read it in March because I'm going to be the guest host for Jan from Jan Agaton, her full moon book club. I'm so excited and I am so honored that she asked me to co-host with her this month, and this book is very special because she actually gifted this book to me when I met her in person at Sid's wedding in October. So it's gonna be very exciting and I'm just very excited to read this along with Jan. Do I know what this is about? Not really. Let's read a bit of the synopsis, shall we? I think it's dark academia. First of all, this cover is just beautiful. Uh-oh, my battery's flashing, but let's keep going. First of all, this cover is beautiful, but let's see what it says. A propulsive and atmospheric modern gothic filled to the brim with all the splendor of the Great Gatsby. I love the Great Gatsby. And all the secrets, lies, and darkness that opulence can hide. Med school dropout Lena is desperate for a job, any job, to help her parents, who are approaching bankruptcy after her father was injured and laid off nearly simultaneously. So when she is offered a position against all odds, working for one of Boston's most elite families, as illustrious as they are secretive, Lena knows she must accept it, no matter how bizarre the interview or how vague the job description. By day, she is assistant to the family doctor and his charge, Jonathan, the sickly, poetic, drunken heir to the family empire, who is as difficult as his illness is mysterious. By night, Lena discovers the more sinister side of the family as she works overtime at their lavish parties, helping to hide their self-destructive tendencies and trying not to fall for Jonathan's alluring sister, Audrey. I forgot this book was sapphic. Oh my god, exactly. But when she stumbles upon the knowledge that the family patriarch is the one responsible for the ruin of her own family, oh god, Lena vows to get revenge, a poison-filled quest that leads her further into this hedonistic world that she ever bargained for, forcing her to decide how much and whom she's willing to sacrifice for payback. So that sounds amazing and I am very excited to read this. So yeah, if you guys want to read along with us, I know Jan told me the date of the live show, but I am blanking on it right now, but I know it will be sometime in April on the full moon, I think. This is my safe book because I need to read it this month and I just wanted to make sure that I got it into my TBR. So here we go. So now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and pick our first prompt for the month. I'm very excited. If I can grab one, that would be splendid. All right, we're gonna start with this one. Okay, so my first prompt for March is, read a book you've been putting off. There's a few. I could go with a few. Okay, I'm gonna go with the smart choice and not necessarily the book I want to pick, but I need to read this month. Like, I have to. So that book is Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. I do have the book, but it is downstairs where said people are doing work, so I'm not gonna go interact with them, so I'll put a picture or something. But Siege and Storm, the second book in the Grisha trilogy, I read, what is it called? Shadow and Bone before the first season of the show came out, and the second season of the show comes out like mid-March. So I would like to read Siege and Storm. My plan was to read up until Six of Crows because I don't know if they're gonna have any plot from Six of Crows in Shadow and Bone season 2, but I know they'll definitely have stuff from Siege and Storm. I keep blanking on these title names. So I definitely want to read it before the show comes out. I am not excited about it because I did not really love Shadow and Bone the book. I loved the first season of the show, but not so much the book. So we'll see how it goes. I'm still trying to find a way to get it as an audiobook so that I don't have to read it physically, but we'll see. But that is the first book for my March TBR. I mean, technically it's the second book for my March TBR, but you get what I mean. So let's go for prompt number 2. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. So prompt number 2 for March. Oh, okay. I got random word generator. All right. Okay, I had to change my battery and I have a feeling this one is not charged. So we're gonna hope for the best with this, but I am screen recording. Here, I'll try to move to the, I always forget to try to move to the side when I'm screen recording. So hopefully it fits here. Oh yeah, this battery is flashing. Great, great, good job. Past me for not charging my batteries. We're just gonna try our best. So yes, I'm screen recording. Basically all I have to do is generate a random word. Obviously, this is the word that was already here when I opened the site, okay? This is not the word I got. So let's see, generate random words. Oh, bathroom.
Many hours later.
Okay, so as predicted, that uncharged battery died very quickly. So I had to charge my battery for a while, so it's been a minute, but we're back. It gave me time to think about this bathroom prompt. So this is definitely going to be a bit of a stretch because I didn't know what to do with this. So the book I'm picking is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana. And the reason I'm picking this for this prompt is that, you know, when you're reading like a really good book and you don't want to stop, so like even though you have to go to the bathroom, so you bring that book into the bathroom with you so that like you don't want to lose any time reading that book. You know what I'm talking about? This feels like that's going to be that type of book for me. I have a feeling I'm going to absolutely love it. Lisa loves this book and thinks that I will really love it, and I trust Lisa with my life. So I think I'm going to really like this book. Also, this book works for the Buzzword-a-thon this month because the buzzword is secret. Secret. So yeah, all I know is that it's about this woman who is a witch, and I think she has like a YouTube channel where like she's pretending to be a witch, but it turns out she's actually a witch, and you have to keep the fact that you're a witch a secret, but then someone finds out she's actually a witch, so she goes to this house to take care of these children. Like, I don't know how those things are linked, but anyways, it's a romance between her and this guy who apparently is a librarian. So like, what more could I ask for? I don't know, but I'm very excited, and I know it's a stretch to fit the prompt, but I wanted to read this book anyways this month, so we're putting it on the TBR. You can fight me if you want, I don't know, but this is what we're picking. Okay, so I picked 2 prompts, right? It's been a minute. So I think this is prompt number 3. So let's just go with this one. This looks like one of the older prompts. What does it say? Read the most recent book you bought. What is the run? Most recent book I bought. What is the most recent? Oh. Is it? I'm a little confused because I'm filming this the day before my birthday, but I have received some gifts already for my birthday, which were books. So like, I'm trying to separate the ones that I got that were gifted from the ones I bought. But I think I know what the most recent book I bought was. Okay, Goodreads isn't working, so I cannot use that to help me, but I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm pretty sure this is the most recent book I bought, but that is Hold My Girl by Charlene Carr. And this book, like, it was one of those things where I walked into Indigo because one of my classes, I have a lot of time between when the class ends and the train, so I often go to Indigo just to peruse. But this book really caught my eye. I had never heard of it before seeing it at Indigo, and I read the synopsis and I was like, you're coming home with me. So let me read you a bit of the synopsis. It says, heart-wrenching and deeply affecting, Hold My Girl is the story of 2 women whose eggs are switched during IVF. Like, do I even need to read more? I'll read a bit more, but like, Catherine is a woman of obsessions, everything clean, everything perfect, all the time. After 7 years of trying and failing to conceive, she finally gives birth to Rose, her IVF miracle child. She's always feared that Rose may not be her daughter, Rose's pale skin not matching Catherine's own. Tess never got her happy ending. She underwent IVF alongside Catherine and a group of hopeful mothers, but her daughter, Hannah, was stillborn. After a series of poor choices, Tess is divorced, broke, and stuck in a job beneath her skill set. When Rose is 10 months old, both Catherine and Tess get a call from the fertility clinic. The two women's eggs were switched. Like, the drama? Catherine's perfect world begins to crumble around her, but for Tess, it's the glimmer of hope she needs to get her life back on track. It will take a custody suit to decide who deserves to be Rose's mother, a battle that will push both women to the brink. Like, does that not sound amazing? I am so excited to read this. So I am very happy, honestly, because I don't know when I would have gotten to this book, but I'm very happy to add it to my TBR. Like, it just sounds so good. So yeah. Can't wait to read this one. Okay, we have a very exciting TBR so far. We might have another situation like last month where I just don't switch any books out. I mean, I'm not excited about Siege and Storm, but I really do want to read it before the show. But anyways, prompt number 4. Okay, so depending on what I get for this prompt, this may be the book that I switch out, but the prompt is to use a random number generator to pick a book. We're just using lots of generators today. Okay, alright, so let me get this. Okay, so as I just mentioned, Goodreads is not working, so I do have a spreadsheet of my own TBR. It's not completely up to date, but it is mostly up to date. I am missing like some of the books I got recently as gifts or some of the books I recently bought. It is up to date as of like the beginning of January. But whatever, we're just gonna have to use that because Goodreads is not working. So it's fine. We're going to generate a number. What was the number again? Here's my own TBR. This is Allie from Hardback and Hoarder, her spreadsheet. She makes an amazing spreadsheet that I use every year. So we're gonna go to, it's 361, not 362. So 361. So we're just gonna see what happens. I don't know, I'm already like thrown for a loop in this video. Okay, 143. Ooh, all right, let's go see 143. Amazing. This is amazing. Okay, let me go get it. Okay, so the book I got is Lightfall Volume 1, which is The Girl and the Galdurian. This is a book, I think it was Jade from J.D. Ray Reads who read this like a while ago. And I found this art style looked so much like a cozy video game. Like, I don't know, there's just something about it that I'm really drawn to. It just looks so cute. I don't know what it's about. Let's see. In the land of Urpa, an ancient threat awakens, obsessed with plunging the world into eternal darkness. Luckily, chance enlists two unsuspecting heroes to save the day. Like, it just sounds like a fun little graphic novel. Obviously, this won't take me long to read, and it's been on my shelf for probably over a year now. I'm just very excited to read it, and I'm very excited that I got this because random number generator does not always go well, but it went very well this time. So wow, the TBR really loves me today. Okay, so we're at our last prompt. I'm so sorry. It's okay, Laszlo. The books just fell off my bed, but we're at our last prompt for the day. There is one book that like I need to read this month, so hopefully I can fit it into this last prompt, but we'll see. This is the prompt I'm gonna go with. So last prompt for my March TBR is read a book by an Indigenous author. So my book club book does not fit into this prompt, but I do love this prompt. So let's see, what do we want to go with? I need to think. Give me a second. I need to have a think. Okay, that took a while of thinking because I didn't know which one I wanted to read, but I have come to a decision. So the book I'm going to pick for this prompt is The Sentence by Louise Erdrich, and this book sounds so interesting. So I'm gonna read, once again, a bit of the synopsis. So it says, The Sentence asks what we owe to the living, to the dead, to the reader, and to the book. A small independent bookstore in Minneapolis is haunted from November 2019 to November 2020 by the store's most annoying customer. Flora dies on All Souls Day, but she simply won't leave the store. Tuki, who has landed a job selling books after years of incarceration that she survived by reading with murderous attention, must solve the mystery of this haunting, while at the same time trying to understand all that occurs in Minneapolis during a year of grief, astonishment, isolation, and furious reckoning. The Sentence begins on All Souls Day 2019 and ends on All Souls Day 2020. Its mystery and proliferating ghost stories during this 1 year propel a narrative as rich, emotional, and profound as anything Louise Erdrich has written. Like, it just sounds so it sounds so unique and like unlike anything I've ever read before, and I'm very excited to read it. So another book that I need to read in March that I did not get to onto this TBR, which is unfortunate because this book is very large, but that is Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare. Look at this. How many pages is this book? Let's try not to see. Like, I can barely open it, it's so big. 869. It's 869 pages. It's fine. It's fine, but this is the third and last book in the Dark Artifices series. If you don't know, I'm hosting a Shadowhunters read along with my friends Lisa and Casey. This is our March book. I am currently reading Lord of Shadows. It is not going well, spoiler alert, but it's fine. So hopefully this book is better. That's all I'm gonna say. So once again, like last month, I don't want to take any of these books off of the TBR. So I don't think I'm going to, because I want to read them all. I mean, honestly, the book I want to take off the TBR is Siege and Storm, but I do want to read it before the show comes out, so it's fine. We're just gonna try to read all these books. I don't know how well that's gonna go because February was not a great reading month for me. I had a lot going on with school, and I'm hoping March is a bit better and that school comes down a little bit because I just finished like so many big assignments. So I'm hoping that means it's gonna be a little bit calmer in March, but we'll see. But we're gonna try. So this is my TBR. Let me try to hold this up. This is my March TBR, including Siege and Storm. Honestly, I am very happy about this. This looks like a great TBR, and I am very excited about it. So my battery is flashing at me, so let's try to end this quickly. If you watch till the end, leave, what should you leave? Leave a moon emoji for the secret society of whatever, because there's a moon on it. So leave a moon emoji if you watch till the end. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon with another video soon. Bye!